Hello, this is Mr. Wolf, and today we are going to be working on strategies to convert a mixed number into an improper fraction. And a mixed number is a number that has both a whole number, for instance, 3 wholes, and a fraction, 1/3. And so we're going to be working on how we can change this into an improper fraction where it is going to have only a fraction with the numerator larger than the denominator. And the quickest way to do this is we're going to draw out the first way is we're going to draw out our fraction bars. And I'm going to say I have 1 whole, 2 wholes, 3 wholes, and we're going to have 1/3. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color in an entire whole, 2 wholes, 3 wholes, and then for this last one, I need to split it into thirds. And I have 1/3. So this is what we have. We have 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1/3 right there. Now, I don't want 3 and 1/3. I want to know how many thirds there are overall. And so the easiest way to do that is split all of my wholes into thirds. So I'm going to split this into thirds. I'm going to split this into thirds. I'm going to split this into thirds. And so I've now taken each of my wholes and broken it into 3 thirds, because 3 thirds is the same as 1 whole. And I can now count it up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 thirds. I could also have looked at that and said, oh, this one's 3, this one's 3, this one's 3. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. 10 thirds. And there's another strategy where here, instead of drawing our fraction bars, we are going to just simply write in that 3 is the same as 1 plus 1 plus 1. I think we can all agree 3 is 1 plus 1 plus 1. Plus, what's left over? 1/3. And now we're going to change each of these into an equivalent form of 1 that'll let us add across. And I have thirds, so I'm going to change each of these into a fraction of 3 thirds. 3 thirds, 3 thirds. These are still equal to 1 because I've broken it into 3 pieces and I kept all 3 of them. And now I'm going to, when we add with fractions and they have a common denominator, the denominator stays the same because we're talking about how many thirds we have. It's still thirds in all of these. And now I get to add across. 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Or I could have said 3, 1, 2, 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. And so that leads us into the last one, which is a little trick strategy to make it go quicker. And I'm going to, instead of erasing, I'm going to do it right underneath. We can look at our denominator. And that's how many it's going to be. So our denominator says it's 3 thirds each time. Our whole number says how many times that is. So people will often show that if you multiply the denominator times the whole number. So I can say, that's not showing up there, that's showing up. 3 times 3 would be 9. plus whatever you started with. Well, I started with 1, whatever was the original numerator. So I have 3/3 3 times, and then 1/3 once. And that's all going to be over thirds. We're still talking about thirds. That equals 10 thirds. So we take the denominator, 3, times the whole number, 3, plus the numerator, all over the denominator. And that's what we did right here. We said 3 times. 3, 6, 9. So these are 3 different strategies that allow us to convert a mixed number into an improper fraction. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you again soon.